Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. We are just stepping right into the month of March. This funny, old, intense, windy, full of energy, full of all the things is what March has always felt like to me. So we are working for this 7 days with the Gods and Titans Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. And I just got this deck the other day. I'd ordered it. I had worked a couple weeks ago with a Goddess deck, the Goddess Power deck by Colette Baron Reed, and I love that deck. I had just gotten that as well, but I felt really strongly called to a masculine counterpart. And so I looked and I found this. And Stacy DeMarco was actually the author of the deck that I worked with last week, the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle, which is what I use for, a lot of my shadow work, almost all of my shadow work. And then I found this deck from her, and I thought, this is perfect. This is just what I need. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for putting this in front of me. And she mentions in here that the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine energies are equally important, and they really are two parts of a whole. And I believe that when masculine and feminine get out of balance, that's when we have problems. I think our world has probably been out of balance for a long while, thousands of years, where the divine feminine has been put to the side, pushed back, called a witch, told to shut up and cook some bread. But that wasn't the divine masculine telling her that. That is a corrupted version of masculinity. It is not the power, the wisdom, the action, the protection, the honor, the gentleness, the strength, the focus that we get from the truly beautiful divine masculine. And so it's important for me to work with that and to honor that energy as well as the divine feminine. So we're going to look at the two things that I always look at with these readings, these 2-card readings. I look at the energy and focus of the day. The energy is the energy or the force that's directed towards us during the day. And then the focus is our intention, our effort, or our response that we put into that energy. Now, before any of these readings, I open a circle of light and love and protection around myself that extends to this reading and to everyone who watches this reading, no matter when it is. Today, tomorrow, next week, next year. I also ask for my spirit guides and guardians to help me be a clear channel for this information and to help me hopefully express this information in a way that helps us all grow, because this is helpful for me as well, because I consider myself a part of this collective that I'm reading for. Like, I'm just as interested in the information from these readings as anyone else is. So let us look at the energy for the day. All right, here's our energy card. And then I'm trying to do these, in the camera so you can see that this is very spontaneous pulls for me. And focus. The messages that we're getting, I have nothing to do with. This is all spirit. And the energy of the cards, of course. So let us look at the energy of the day. We have Lou, and his message is skill. So Lou was a Celtic god, kind of good at everything, really. You might recognize his name from the holiday Lammas, which is also known as Lunasa, the first harvest. That's kind of celebrated in the Wheel of the Year, but that is also associated with Lou, though it's more commonly called Lammas now. Lunasa is another way of looking at that. And so Lou was one of those gods that he is very revered in the Celtic pantheon because he was good at everything. And he was handsome and charming and strong. And I think, and this message for us today is skill, but I think this is wonderful information that we have coming at us. Like, if we've got Lou's energy coming at us, I'm feeling very positive about this day. Let me find him in the book here and read to you. It says Lou, and his energy is skill, or his message is skill, and it says, this is a time to further develop your education and skills. Enjoy your unique talents. It says here, there is a wonderful story about the Celtic god Lou that perhaps best sums up his energy and character. Just as many young men wish to, Lou decided to seek his destiny and travel to the big city. In this case, the city was Tara. related to the Tuatha I'm going to say this wrong, Danann. King Nuada of the Tuatha De Danann, an ancient race said to have inhabited Ireland before the historical Irish ruled the land, and Lugh thought that perhaps he could offer his service to his sovereign. Lugh was stopped at the door to the city by an enormous attendant who denied him entrance unless Lugh had a skill that Nuada needed. Nuada is the king of the Tuatha De Danann, and incredibly powerful. Anyway, so Lugh told the doorman that he was an accomplished blacksmith. The doorman declared they already had someone with that skill. Next, Lugh said that he was a builder. Again, the doorman rejected him for the same reason. Persistent, Lugh offered his services as a poet, as a magician, as a historian, as a harpist, and a brilliant swordsman. But he was rejected each and every time. Smiling, Lugh stood tall and inquired, "Ah, but do you have one person who has all of these skills together?" And with that, the doorman stepped back, and Lugh joined the court of Nuada. And being a person of skill is something to celebrate. No matter if you are good with your hands or with your mind, being skillful in the area you choose is good for your confidence and self-respect. Perhaps you would like to extend your skill set or learn a new talent. This is an important road to continue to travel on. We should never stop learning or at least improving what we know. Lugh also shows that you can be versatile in your talents. He was a swordsman of repute and a sensitive poet, yet he did all of these other things as well. You don't have to stick to one thing. Woo, this is good energy coming at us today. I'm excited about this. And I do think it's very important. Like, I'm very curious, vastly curious. Like, if someone asks a question, I gotta look it up. I gotta find an answer. I like to learn new things. I like to practice new things. I may not be the best at all of them, like that Lugh maybe was, but I think that any skill we develop, anything we learn, it helps us become more. It becomes better. And so I think we want to embrace that energy today. Just hone in on a skill you already have, or find a new skill and start learning something, you know. Let's look at what the focus is that maybe will help direct us to how we're supposed to handle this today. Ah, here's the Achilles card again. I'm sorry about the shine. Oh, it's so shiny. I think Achilles was probably a shiny guy. Again, he showed up for us, I believe, on our first day of these readings with the message of confidence for us. And so I'm going to kind of get that over here. So I think this is beautiful. We want to be confident. That's how we're going to face this learning new skills or practicing our skills and getting better at something we already have. We're going to be confident because we know that we can do it. We can learn it. We can become better. We can become a master even at it. And that is awesome, right? So let me read again from the Achilles card. The message is confidence, and it says, "You are strong, worthy, and confident. Step forward in courage, knowing that you can achieve exactly what you desire." Is there anything left to say in the history books about the wonder that was Achilles? What a magnificent warrior. Well, not strictly a god, he was a demigod born of the nymph Thetis. She's popped up a couple times for us with Achilles and with Vulcan. So it's always important to know that there is a feminine counterpart or energy that helps masculine and vice versa. Anyway, sorry, that's not in the book. That was for me. Achilles' confidence, exploits, strength, and battle skills certainly are fit for a deity. So much did Achilles' mother love him that she could not bear to think her son would die as mortals do. To protect him, she plunged him into the river Styx's waters of immortality. Unfortunately, the one place that the water did not touch was where she held his ankle when she dipped him. This small handhold became Achilles' vulnerability, although he did not know it. And eventually it led to his death. Every time we talk about an Achilles tendon in our human body, we are talking about that spot where Thetis held Achilles. Both beautiful in form and highly masculine in nature, Achilles became one of the most famous heroes of the Troy legend and of Homer's epic adventure, the Iliad. Achilles' defeat of the Trojan prince Hector is perhaps Achilles' most enduring legacy. Although I got a soft spot for Hector, not gonna lie. Says, Achilles may stride into your life when you need a confidence boost. Achilles walked around confident in his skills, wrapped in an invisible armor that strengthened and protected him. We all need this. Know that you are worthy and capable, and you have the strengths and smarts to do what it is you need to do. all the things that Lou could do. You may need to grow your self-esteem from the inside out rather than relying on others for your confidence. Know that you are enough, believe in yourself, and you too will have the armor that keeps you safe. All right, this is a good day. I'm looking forward to it. We have all the skills and things that Lou was good at coming at us, and we have confidence. Achilles is saying, be confident in what you have. Be confident in what you know. Be confident in what you're learning. Be confident in what you want to learn and get after it. Do those things. That's important. All right, I hope you've connected with this reading in some way. I hope you found it helpful. I would love to hear what you're thinking about these cards, about the readings. I would love to hear what you think about this deck. I am loving this deck so far. I just got it the other day. This is really the first time I'm working with it. I opened it up and I went through the deck and read through the guidebook and never even pulled a card for myself yet. And I'm actually now waiting to pull a card for myself until this week's reading's done. And then I'm going to see what the Divine Masculine energy for me is after this week's readings. But I would love to hear any comments you have, like I said. Also, please please subscribe, please share these videos. I would love to help this channel grow so I can help spread this message to more people. I think that we have such beautiful divine energy and messages that can come to us through something as simple as an oracle card. It doesn't have to be this deck. It can be whatever deck you connect with. You'll find something for yourself. But those messages are there for you, and they help us grow and become more confident and become more skillful. So I'm excited about this day. I'm excited about this reading. And I hope you all are excited about it as well. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me.